comes in our movie if you say fuck 3 times, but you can have the most vulgar and crass and disgusting violence and issues and all of it raised before you get to that R rating. And somehow that room full of people describing her using the word pussy or an insulting joke about Sarah Huckabee Sanders as indecent, to me feels like a childish definition of indecent, right? Like, that was my problem. Like, okay, some jokes cross the line, but you understand that the conduct of these people, regardless of the words they use, even regardless of the insults, is indecent in a larger way. Like, it almost feels as though that room is not capable of actually seeing the level. It almost like that attacking Michelle Wolf is to pretend we live in a more decent world than we do.
Yeah, I mean, look, I take your point, and I don't disagree that the idea that the word pussy is being used is so shocking today, when the reason the word has been mainstreamed in any degree, to any degree, is because President Trump was on tape saying that he would grab women by the pussy, and because he was a celebrity, he could get away with it. I mean, that is much more shocking than the word pussy. The word is a curse word or whatever, and you get and try and make sure my kids are, if they're listening, you're not allowed to use that word. But the act of grabbing women, even if he wasn't talking about that body part, if he was talking about any body part, their shoulder, whatever, that is offensive. That is much more offensive. And I agree that there's a forest for the trees things that happens in Washington, but it's eminently predictable.
Connor Lamb won in an extremely conservative district, and I don't think he ran as conservative or to the right as people think he did.
No, he ran as
a traditional Democrat.
Yeah, Western Pennsylvania, pro-union, pro-gun Democrat.
Very heavy on, I mean, either at the center of the party or even left on economic issues, especially.
That type is very familiar to Pennsylvanians. Like a Bob Casey Democrat, conservative on a lot of social issues, but ultimately when it comes to economic issues, really about unions and paychecks, and that is a way to win. But tell me who represents that? Joe Biden?
Well, I mean, that's exactly, we're gonna have to see who runs and what they say. Like, I don't think all these people's positions are fully formed yet.
Yeah, I mean, what you're talking about is not a person. You're talking about a platform. You're talking about, will the Democratic Party have a set of policies and an agenda that appeals to the people you're talking about that can win in Pennsylvania? And I think that's a challenge, but I think it's a solvable challenge.
The only names that I've heard that fit that, and it's early yet, but the only names that I hear that are like that are like Sherrod Brown, who still has to win. He has to win re-election first, and maybe Bullock from Montana, Governor Bullock.
Think about, I mean, has Pennsylvania changed? And you're from Pennsylvania. Has Pennsylvania changed that much since 2012 when Barack Obama won there? Handily?
No.
So like, and I think of all of the commentary back in 2008 when Obama was losing to Hillary in the primary in Pennsylvania, when people were like, oh, he's never going to win Pennsylvania.
Well, I never thought that but I never thought that I would live to see a Republican win Pennsylvania again, because I thought it was just trend. I mean, I was 19 when a Republican. I'm 49 now. I was 19 when a Republican last won Pennsylvania, and then Trump won it. And no, it hasn't changed that much. It's just there are a lot of there are a lot of working class people who